that touch on the governance of our beloved sports, and for us as the leadership to seek approvals for the plans that we intend to carry out on your behalf. I'm proud to present to you the executive elected on 20th October 2024, which is comprised of the following: the President before you, the First Vice President, Mr. William Wambale, the Second Vice President, Mr. Mumza Richard, the Honorary Secretary, Amina Mande, the Honorary Treasurer, Mr. Yusuf Kambegea. Then we have regional representative. We have Eastern Aren Alice. Please stand up, Zagaba. In Kampala, we have Senga Biyamaya. In Chitara, we have Senta Muraja Bemba. In Northern, we have got Zuniga Utu Winnie. In Northeastern, we have Omgen John Bosco. In Western, we have Kawejele Douglas. In West Nile, we have Dragia Brenda Alo. We have got Uganda representative, Dr. Sarah Konge Mwonge. Elections of the NETBALL Uganda Athletes Committee were also conducted on Tuesday, 29th October 2024 at Lugogo, where 16 athletes were elected by their peers, with 4 more athletes seconded by the executive, making a total of 20 representatives. The Athletes Committee is comprised of Lampachu Emily from Weyonje, Meme Ruth from Prisons, Musigo Brent Linda from UCU, Nabatanzi Stella from Uganda, Yugisha Kampala, Nakato Purity Bridget from KCCA, Nachanzi Margaret from Busia Great Alliance, Namutwaya Barbara from Police, Nanyonga Rachel from NIC. We also had male representatives elected, Barimuza Kemigio Nyonjo, International Men, Chigozi Gonzag from WOP, Wangong Tony from SMASH, Sevia Labadju from Mugende, Sevia Ramadan from Patriots, Sekabembe Paddy from Raising Star, Waswa George Jackson from Kampala University, Waswa Isa Mubiru from Red Star. The following were appointed to represent the athletes on the executive committee. The appointed representatives were Mutesi Asim, Nakaye Bridget, Kapoza Roni, and Afoy Mungu Adult. Some of them who are here with us. On Saturday, 27th December, the Normalization Committee held an induction for our executives and athlete committee members that was also attended by a government representative from National Council of Sports at Northview Hotel in Ntinda. This was followed by a swearing-in ceremony presided over by the Commissioner for Oath, of Notary Public and Senior Advocate, Mr. Kenneth Akampura. The induction and swearing in was witnessed by Annie Nancha from National Council of Sports and Dr. Donald Rukare, President, Uganda Olympic Committee. I'm glad to note that the athlete delegates, for the very first time in our history, are attending our assembly. We have been joined by 2 athletes on the executive who will participate in making decisions as provided by our Constitution. I do wish to congratulate the athletes who have their chairperson here with us, Madam Linda. We all know her, she's from UCU, so she's the chairperson. Then we have a secretary with us, Owada. So these 2 will be sitting with us on the executive to represent the interests of the athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, World Netball recognized our newly Netball Uganda executive, which was confirmed in the World Netball President's letter that was dated 30th October 2024, which most of you have seen. World Netball consequently submitted Netball Uganda as a member in the place of Uganda Netball Federation. After all, World Netball member federations, they all approved Netball Uganda, so we are recognized internationally and we have been recognized. And a formal certificate was handed over to me and some members of the executive during the board series in England, in front of the other members, including the CEO of World Netball. So it has gone down in history that we have been the first federation that has been recognized officially in the physical presence of the President, World Netball, and the CEO, together with I'm pleased to share some of the achievements we have made. As you all know, we are now making 3 months in office. We have made some strides, and I want to mention some of them. In December 2024, I attended the Africa Netball Annual General Meeting Assembly, which was held in Swakopmund, Namibia, where Netball Uganda was welcomed back by the Continental Body and others of Africa Netball. So you are recognized in your own continent. Uganda participated in the Africa Netball Cup, where we reached the final and finished in 2nd position after Africa. We ensured Uganda's participation in the International Netball World Series, which took place in England, where our team not only competed but truly shown resilience, skill on the global stage, despite the challenges that we had as a federation, but we were able to come back with a bronze. We can skip number 4. I've already mentioned that. Our new constitution, which was passed in September 2024, has been duly registered by URSP. This document will be presented along with the required documents when we apply for our government license through National Council of Sports, a milestone that underscores our commitment to transparency, sound governance, and compliance with National Sports Act and regulations. The government has provided all national sports organizations with a deadline of 20th June 2025 for registration. For us, we are registering for the first time with the National Council of Sports. We are ready to apply. Madam Government Representative, NETBALL Uganda is ready to apply for a license and would like to be the first body to comply with the law. Myself and the team are reaching out to several sponsors and partners to garner support for our activities throughout 2025, ensuring that our financial and operational framework is robust. For it to be robust, we need funds and partners on board. Some of the sponsors that had walked away are coming back, and we hope to conclude the conversations on a long term, including we are still in engagement with Plaston and others who will confirm their commitment to working with us in revitalizing our sports. Recognizing the importance of competitive play, we have taken decisive steps to resume our national league. But firstly, we held our novice, the regions took all the responsibilities to host the novices. And we would like to congratulate the regions that hosted the novices, after which we went ahead and had the national rally in this year in the Eastern region. It was a very successful event, and I would like to congratulate the Eastern region for hosting us. So the league, the National League, recognizing the importance of competitive play, we have taken decisive steps to resume the Netball League, which is set to kick off on 5th April 2025, reigniting the competitive spirit that drives our sports. This was the precursor, the National Rally was a precursor to this National League. So it was important that we participated in the National Rally, and I want to welcome back all those clubs that participated, all the teams that traveled to Busia, welcome back. Those who won, we congratulate you. Those who didn't win, next time better. We are actively searching for a new office. We have actually got one now. And it is in the premises of National Council of Sports. Most of you know what used to be the hostel. There's a restaurant on the ground floor of the hostel. So the first floor is where our office is going to be located. The place has just been allocated to us. We have already paid rent for 3 months, and we are commencing the refurbishing of that place so that you can have where to come and sit, present your issues, present your successes, and we move together. Relationships with key partners have been restored and new alliances have been forged, paving the way for future collaborations and shared success. We have particularly worked on restoring fractured relationships with our development partners, such as World NETBALL. We are now in their good books. African NETBALL, we are in their good books. The Ministry of Education and Sports recognized NETBALL Uganda. The National Council of Sports recognized NETBALL Uganda. The Uganda Olympic Committee and sister federations whose confidence we had totally lost. So we have now gained their confidence. I'm delighted to announce the appointment. I think some of you saw it in the papers. I'm delighted to announce the appointment of Dr. Joshi Manoj as our international sponsorship and marketing ambassador in the UK and in Europe. His experience will be instrumental in identifying further partnerships and raising the funds needed to elevate netball in Uganda to greater heights. We are working to identify other partners in different parts of the world that can support us in identifying opportunities for more partners and collaboration. At this moment, I would like to appreciate from my heart our Uganda High Commissioner in UK, Nimisha Madivani, who hosted us while we were in the UK, hosted our team, the She Cranes, and mobilized potential sponsors in UK for us. That's how we were able to meet Dr. Joshi Manoj, who kindly accepted to mobilize funds for Netball Uganda from the international level. Also, members, we have opened a bank account for Netball Uganda with EcoBank. We were recommended by National Council of Sports. So we have an account in that bank, and we are working on getting our team number so that we are very compliant with URA. On 19th March, the Uganda Olympic Committee recognized the National Netball She Cranes as the Female Sport of the Year. The She Cranes were given an award by Olympic Committee and Commonwealth Games Association. Why was this? Because despite the challenges that our Netball Uganda has gone through, we have continued to participate in international tournaments. That's why the team was recognized. Despite the challenges, the funding challenges, the athletes, the players went ahead and performed. That's why they were recognized. Not underrating other federations, but you realize ball is one of the sports that has continued to play in the international arenas. We are playing with world-class countries. We are playing with England. We have played Australia. We have played South Africa. We have played New Zealand. We have played Malawi, despite the challenges we have. So this, the She Cranes had to be recognized for being a resilient and focused team. Finally, we have prepared a comprehensive calendar and budget for 2025 and established various committees to work alongside our executive, details of which we will speak here. Most importantly, I've invited every one of you to contribute to the development of a new 5-year strategic plan that is going to be presented to you. The plan will be presented today. We want you to own it because it's our plan. We cannot move without a strategic plan. So members, be ready today. We shall go through it so that you own it. It's your plan. Looking forward to the next 4 years, my vision is clear: to create an environment where netball thrives on every level, from grassroots initiatives to international competitions. We will invest in our players, develop sustainable programs, and continually seek innovative ways to grow the sport we love. Our roadmap includes not only expanding our competitive horizons, but also enhancing training, infrastructure, and community engagements. So the regions, you are ready to roll. We will work on rebuilding the trust of our athletes who spent over a year without a national league due to the leadership challenges that resulted in dismissal of our predecessors. We will rebuild our secretariat and set up our offices for you, as I mentioned, and we are working on our website. Actually, the website and we will work with the Secretariat to write new policies to ensure that the governance of our sport is robust and solid. We shall run on policies. We beg your pardon, you are part of us, that we have only been in office for a few months, and without a Secretariat coordinating a few things has been a challenge. But because we are resilient and we know what we want, we had to keep moving nonetheless. We have been lobbying government to restore us among the top priority sports. I remember at that time we used to get 1 billion, but now with inflation and everything, this is going to increase. We shall hear from the treasurer, but it is our request to government that after we have been licensed and complied with government regulation, we go back to top priority sports. If we can perform when we are struggling, how about when we have the means? Let us stand united as one family, learning from the past and rebuilding the foundations of our sport, which we have been terribly shaken. I call on every member of our netball fraternity to rally behind our new executive board in front of you here. Together we will rise above previous challenges, support our leaders with steadfast commitment, and ignite a spirit of unity and excellence that transforms netball in Uganda. Our collective strength is the foundation for netball Uganda's resurgency. Let's embrace it and move forward as one. Together we will embrace change, foster excellence, and celebrate every victory, both on and off court. Let us unite in the shared mission and set a benchmark for what Netball Uganda can achieve. We have been ranked world number 6 in a few months ago, but right now we are world number 7 because we have not been participating in many international competitions. Ranking is based on the number of international competitions you have participated in. You all know that we played in the first 5 in New Zealand. That was not a ranking game, so we never got points from there. So the only competitive tournament we have participated in is Africa Cup in Namibia, and recently the World Series in UK. In a period of 4 years, you're supposed to compete in 8 international ranking games. But for us, we have only competed in only 2. So that's why we dropped. But definitely our mission is to rise and become among the top 4. I would like to I cannot thank the Normalization Committee enough for hand-holding our sport leadership for most of 2024 in a mostly hostile and toxic environment. Some of our people brought the sport into disrepute, including attacking some members of the World Netball. World Netball told us that some members had to go that extent to write to them letters, and some of them really were disrespected. So the Normalization Committee handed over to us with the completion of the Constitution and ushering in the new leadership. So netball is back in our hands. It's not in the hands of Normalization Committee. You're the ones who are going to run netball from now onwards. I would like particularly to commend World Netball and the government of Uganda and National Council of Sports, who could have banned netball altogether, but instead exercised restraint and allowed for a fresh restart, hence the birth of Netball Uganda. I would like particularly to commend all this would not have been possible if it wasn't for the grace of God. This would not have been possible. Remember where we've come from. Let's walk this journey together. Let's remain resilient. Let's remain hopeful and also unified. Let's walk together. Challenges will arise. There is no life without a challenge. But we have to address these challenges. They are part of life. Finally, I thank you all, my colleagues, for your trust, your support, and your passion. Mine is an open door policy, and we are ready to learn from you all. Since we do not have all the answers will come from you. We have a listening ear. Let us together step confidently into a future of unprecedented growth and opportunity with God on our side. Our work is out for us, and as your captain, the Chief Shoeshiner, I commit to give my very best to bring glory and stability back to our beloved sport. Thank you, and God bless you. For God and my friends. Our agenda has moved off the screen. I would like someone to move that we receive my speech, and then someone will second it. Thank you.
Ampamwine, the dead from Tungamo, Akwere. Members, I propose that we receive the communication from the President. If seconded.
Okay.
I am Chanwa Dangwet from Kitgo. I second the proposal of receiving the report from our President. Thank you.
The next item on our agenda is the updates on affiliation and recognition of NETBALL Uganda, which was part of my speech. As I mentioned, we were admitted by World Netball, we were admitted by Africa Netball. The Ministry of Education and Sports recognizes NETBALL Uganda. National Council of Sports recognizes NETBALL Uganda. Uganda Olympic Committee recognizes NETBALL Uganda. So we have affiliated with all these bodies. Item number 6. We would like to present to you the NETBALL Uganda committees that are going to be working hand in hand with the executive. They are still proposed because you have got to approve them. I will ask the Honorary Secretary to present to you these committees for your own consideration and approval.
Thank you, Madam President. Just like you've heard, I'm reading out the committees and the proposed names for your consideration, and we request that you approve them. If so, if there is any adjustments, we need to get it from you before we publish them out. The committees include the following, just like you have them, because I've given all of you these committees, so I'm just reading out. The technical committee is headed by Mr. Mumuza Richard, who is the Vice President Technical. And on this committee we have Mr. Katende Hamza, Mr. Sechitoleko Joseph, Madam Alo Brenda, Mr. Haruna Sempogo, Madam Okiro Caroline, Madam Imelda Nyongesa, Madam Nakawesi Sarah, Mr. Nelson Bogere, Mr. Mugira Fred, and Madam Nasanga Zubeda. Do I read out all the committees at once, then reactions can come later? Fine. Then under that technical committee, we have a subcommittee, which we call the Umpires Committee. And in this committee, we have Madam Kinsey Rosemary, we have Madam Zawadi Beatrice, Mr. Lumanga Muhammad, Mr. Kavuma Umar, Mr. Twala Ismail, and Mr. Mugisha Ali. Then we have the Planning and Events Committee, which is headed by Mr. Bwambale William, who is our Vice President Administration. Then on that committee we have Mr. Simwe Jesse. We have all the regional representatives from all the 8 regions. The regional heads, that is what we mean by all the regional representatives. Then we have Madam Mande Amina, we have Miss Abeja Christine, and Miss Sendagala Esther. Then the Finance and Marketing Committee is headed by Haji Yusuf Kamlegea, who is the Treasurer of the Federation. In this committee we have Mr. Odidi Moses, Dr. Sarah Nkonge Muonge, we have our President, Madam Jocelyn Uchanda, we have Mr. Sifuna Muhammad, and Madam Soiji Martha. Then on the Media and Publicity Committee, this one is headed by the President, Madam Jocelyn Uchanda. Then we have Mr. Sengabi Yahaya, we have Mr. Nsubuga Michael, we have Mr. Sam Mpoza, Miss Naluja Regina, Mr. Byamukama Aloysius, Mr. Sentamu John Burns, Mr. Kanakulia Rajab, Mr. Yanke Daniel, Mr. Waswa James, Madam Chiyai Faith, Madam Nakate Olivia, and Mr. Kaira Jackson. Then on the legal committee, it is headed by Mr. Moses Mwase. We have Mr. Muwada Ramadan and Mr. Mogisha Ali. Then the safety and equipment committee is headed by Mande Amina, the secretary. We have Mr. Muzahura Wilberforce. We have Madam Sarah Tabitha, Madam Nakabuye Hadija, Mr. Luwama Raymond, Mr. Mpima Isaac, Miss Namuyawa Harriet, and Miss Muzigo Linda. Then the safeguarding committee is headed by Mr. Douglas Kabwejere, who is the Western representative. And on that committee we have Miss Kwebi Hastela, Mr. Santino Mandut, and Mr. Senyolo Isma. Then on the medical commission, we have Mr. Ndawola Solomon and Mr. Mbowa Christopher. Then the anti-doping, we have Dr. Ataro Stephen and Madam Miriam. Then the athletes committee, this has already been presented to you by the president. They were elected, and these ones have no debate because it was through a vote that they came into leadership. So those are the committees, those are the proposed committees where we request that you approve them. If you approve them, these are the committees that will be working for the period we shall be in office. Thank you.
Thank you.